Hello, welcome back to another CD collection video. This is part 15. Different location today because I was sitting on my lounge when I did part 10, and it was very uncomfortable, so I'm doing it here in the kitchen. But for the sake of consistency, let's get on with the video. So first up, we have Raw by Hobson, released in 2010. This is his second album. Singles off here are Nocturnal Rainbows and Sag My Pants, which is Sag My Pants is a very funny song. Features off here are Swizz and Cryptic Wisdom. So not too many features off here. Top songs on here for me were Hot 16s, Sag My Pants, You Are My Enemy, I'm Not Introducing You, I Am Raw, Kill Her, and I'm Not Crazy. Oh, and How Do You Like Me Now? The worst songs were Trampoline and Nocturnal Rainbows and Baby's Daddy. Overall, this will give you the energy to do something when you feel unmotivated to do shit, because it's very hyperactive. Very, very dope album. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Very dope album. Hobson with Raw, released in 2010. Next album, we've got Hilltop Hood's debut album, A Matter of Time, released in 1999. The album featured a solo collaboration from Buku One. I think that's how you pronounce it. As far as I know, there are no singles from it. It's a great one to start the discography of the Hoods. Very, very cool. Top songs on here for me are A Matter of Time, 1979, the anthem, Time Wasted, Give It Up, Clap Your Hands to the Beat, Deaf Can Hear, Common Streets, and What You Got. There are no worse songs on here. It's a 10 out of 10 album, overall great late 90s album. Very dope album. Hilltop Hoods with A Matter of Time, released in 1999. Next album, we have Eminem with Music to Be Murdered By, released in 2020. This is his 11th studio album, and it actually released earlier than I was expecting it to, which was January 17th. And like the previous album, Kamikaze, which was a crap album, not crap, but anyway, it was a surprise album. It was released with no prior announcement. And I don't believe it had any... Oh, it does have singles, which I believe were Darkness. I don't know whether Godzilla was one. But Darkness was the only one that I remember having a video. top songs on here for me were Unaccommodating, You're Gonna Learn, Godzilla, Darkness, Lock It Up, and I Will. Features off this album are Young M.A., Royce da 5'9", so you've got like a Bad Meets Evil track on here multiple times, White Gold, Ed Sheeran, Skylar Grey, Black Thought, Q-Tip, Dinon, Don Toliver, and King Crooked and Joel Ortiz. Very, very dope album. 9 out of 10. Way better than Kamikaze in my opinion. So yeah, Music to Be Murdered by Eminem, released in 2020. Very dope album. Next album is Forte with the Re-Mixtape, released in 2021. This is the 15th album by him. This is just made up of tracks that made up of old tracks done over new beats. So I guess the Re-Mixtape earned its name. But yeah. Features off here, you have Too Furious, hang on. Yeah, Too Furious, Head Hubbard, Cursor, and yeah, those were the features off here. There are no singles off here as it's a redone album, but top songs on here for me were How Many, Curse and Fort, FORT, Ain't Nothing, Rap It Like I Know It, Coppers at My Front Door, Rhyme Don't Pay, Gang of Shit, Riding, Hands on the Wheel, and the worst songs were What You Want. The worst song was What You Want. Overall, classic throwback to the old Fort, 9 out of 10. Very, very dope album. The Re-Mixtape by Forte, released in 2021. Next album is Hilltop Hoods again with their third album, which is The Calling. Features include Hijack, DJ Bones, Certified Wise. I was trying to see if there was any singles off here. Oh yeah, Testimonial Year, The Nosebleed Section, and Dumb Enough. Top songs on here for me were Testimonial Year, The Calling, Dumb Enough, Tomorrow Will Do, Lane Blame, The Nosebleed Section, Down for the Cause, Walk On, and Working the Mic. The worst songs were Illusionary Lines and Simmy and the Gravy Spitter. Overall, Prime Oz Rap, 9 out of 10. The Calling by Hilltop Hoods, released in 2003, if I didn't mention that already. So let me go and change the song. Next album, we got Forte again with his 14th album, Round the Clock, released in 2020. This album spawned 2 singles, which were Stuck in the Grind and Send Me to Hell. Do I have the track list on the back? No. Features include Fatty Dante, Husky, and Kid Curvy. Top songs on here for me were Stuck in the Grind, Get It, Around the Clock, Life is Great, One and Only, Send Me to Hell, and The Feeling. Worst song was Tendencies. Overall, yet again, Fort has delivered a masterpiece. 9 out of 10. Very, very dope album. It's a smash, and I say he hasn't released a bad album since The Hearing in 2015. Very dope album indeed. Well, that album wasn't bad, but it was just not as good as I thought it would be. But yeah, Forte with Around the Clock, released in 2020. Very dope album. Next album, got the side B to Music to be Murdered by Eminem, released in 2020. So side A came out in January, side B came out in December. So this is just a deluxe edition with 16 tracks, enough to be its own album, so I did exactly that. I crossed out the first half and just added the second half into it. But yeah, features of here are Skylar Grey, DJ Premier, Ty Dolla $ign, Dr. Dre, Sly Piper, Mage, I don't know how you say that name, and White Gold. As it's a deluxe edition, I don't have much to say about this, but it does include the Snoop Dogg diss, which is Zeus, and it's actually a pretty good song. Actually, no, it was one of the worst ones, but it's still good, but I don't enjoy it as much as I thought I would, along with Discombobulated, These Demons, and Killer. I actually prefer the remix of that song. But the top songs that I do like are Black Magic, Guns Blazing, Nat, which was a COVID-related track, and during that time, and Higher. I really do enjoy it. Overall, pure excellence. 8 out of 10. Very, very dope album. Side B, Music to be Murdered by Eminem, released in 2020. Very dope album. Deluxe album at that. And next up, we have got The Game with his 5th album, which sounds more like a compilation album. This is Jesus Peace by The Game, released in 2012. And honestly, it is crap. It is packed with features, and it's another letdown. The Game basically just sounds like the rapper that he's trying to rap with. I mean, you've got features on here like Meek Mill, 2 Chainz, Rick Ross, Kanye West, Common, JMSN, J. Cole, King Chip, Trey Songz, Big Sean, Fabulous, Jeremy, Pusha T, Kendrick Lamar, Tank, K. Roosevelt, Elijah Blake, Wiz Khalifa, Tyga, Chris Brown, Yeezy, Young Jeezy, sorry, and Future. There's only about 2 solo game songs on here, which I really don't like. I just really do not like this album at all. He sounds more like the rappers that he's trying to rap with, rather than himself. But the songs I do like on here, Ally Bomye, Jesus Peace, Pray, Church, Heaven's Arms, Name Me King, See No Evil, Elijah, Hallelujah, and Blood Diamonds. The worst songs was Scarred, All That, Can't Get Right, Freedom, Celebration, I Remember, and those were the worst songs on here. Overall, this album is trash. About 3 out of 10. So, The Game with Jesus Peace, released in 2012. Don't think much about that album at all. Next up, we have got one more to go after this. Also, got this album is Progress and Struggle by Forte, released in 2017. This is his 9th album, and honestly, it's a very, very dope album. Features off here, you've got Cursor, Redback, JUF, Too Furious, and yeah, those were the features off here. Top songs on here, I do believe the singles were Progress and Struggle, Same As You, and All I Need. I don't know whether Come Smoke With Me 4 was a single or not, because it did not have a video, but whatever. But the top songs on here for me were Progress and Struggle, Word on the Street, Laugh More, which was also a single, Same As You, All I Need, Come Smoke With Me 4, I Gotta Get, It's a Jungle, Make It Out Alive, Streets Don't Die, and Fuck 'Em All. The worst song was Along the Way. I just didn't really like the beat for that song at all. But yeah, anything after The Hearing from Forte is an improvement. 9.5 out of 10. Very, very dope album. Progress and Struggle by Forte, released in 2017. Very dope album. And to finish off the video, we have Eminem with Kamikaze, released in 2018. This is better than, actually no, I would prefer Revival to this album. A lot of people are going to hate me for that, but hey, kiss my ass. But yeah, I just didn't really like this one. I do like it, but I just don't enjoy it as much as what I thought I would. Top songs on here for me would be The Ringer, Lucky You, Not Alike, Stepping Stone, and now that I've had a chance to listen to it again, Fall would now be a better track. But the worst songs were Normal, Nice Guy, Good Guy. But yeah, not many songs on this album, as there is only 13. But the singles, I believe, were Lucky You featuring Joyner Lucas, and Good Guy featuring Jesse Reyes. Features also include Royce the 5'9" as well. But yeah, not a very good album. I really do enjoy, this is a very weak album, 6.5 out of 10. But yeah, Kamikaze with, Eminem with Kamikaze, released in 2018. Very weak album. I definitely prefer Revival over that. But yeah, that's going to do it for the day. Stay well, stay blessed, look out for part 16, and yeah, peace.